The Lakers franchise began in 1947 when Ben Berger from Minnesota purchased the recently disbanded Detroit Gems for $15,000. Inspired by Minnesota's nickname, Land of 10,000 Lakes, the team rebranded and named themselves the Lakers. The Minneapolis Lakers would initially play in the National Basketball League. As the Detroit Gems had recorded the worst record in the NBL the year before, the Lakers had the first pick in the 1947 draft, which they used to select center George Mikan. Mikan would later become one of the greatest centers of his time, and what some people claim as the first basketball superstar. Along with Mikan, the team was also well-rounded, having forwards Jim Pollard and Vern Mickelson, while being coached by John Kundla. The following season, in 1948, the Lakers moved from the NBL to the Basketball Association of America. Led by their superstar center, Mikan led the team to the finals, averaging 28.3 points per game, which was the highest in the BAA. In the 1949 BAA Finals, they won the championship, beating the Washington Capitals 4-2. As the BAA is considered the direct lineal ancestor of today's NBA, this 1949 BAA championship is recognized as an official NBA championship for the Lakers and the franchise's first title. In 1949, the BAA and the NBL merged to form the NBA. The new league started the inaugural 1949 to 1950 NBA season, featuring 7 teams, with the Lakers in the Central Division. Mikan was again dominant, averaging 27 points per game and 2.9 assists per game, taking another scoring title. He led the team to an impressive 51-17 record and made it to back-to-back finals. In the 1950 NBA Finals, the Lakers would face against the Syracuse Nationals, who they beat in 6 games. The Lakers became the first team to ever win an NBA championship, as the team repeated back-to-back titles. During the championship run, Mikan scored 31.3 points per game in the playoffs. In the 1950-1951 season, Mikan won his 3rd straight scoring title with 28.4 points per game, and the Lakers went 44-24 to win their 2nd straight division title. In the playoffs, they defeated the Indianapolis Olympians in 3 games. Unfortunately, Mikan fractured his leg before the 1951 Western Division Finals against the Rochester Royals. Despite hurting his leg, he averaged 20 points per game, but he could not help lead his team to a 3rd straight finals as the Lakers lost to the Royals 3-1. During the 1951-1952 season, the Lakers won 40 games, finishing 2nd in their division. The NBA decided to widen the foul line under the basket from 6 feet to 12 feet. As players could stay in the lane for only 3 seconds at a time, it forced big men like Mikan to post up from double the distance. While Mikan still scored an impressive 23.8 points per game, it was a serious reduction from his 27 points per game the previous season, and his field goal percentage sank from 42% to 38%. He still pulled down 13.5 rebounds per game, asserting himself as the top rebounder and logged 3 assists per game. With this stats, he once again led his team to an NBA Finals appearance, where they defeated the New York Knicks in 7 games. In the 1952-1953 season, Mikan averaged 20.6 points and a career-high 14.4 rebounds per game, the highest in the league, as well as 2.9 assists per game. After a 48-22 regular season, the Lakers defeated the Fort Wayne Pistons in the Western Playoffs to advance to yet another NBA Finals. They had a rematch with the New York Knicks, who they once again defeated, en route to winning their 2nd straight championship. The following season, the now 29-year-old Mikan slowly declined, averaging 18.1 points, 14.3 rebounds, and 2.4 assists per game. He had suffered through several nagging injuries, but under his leadership, the Lakers had yet another chance at an NBA title, facing the Syracuse Nationals in the finals. They defeated the Nationals in 7 games, making it their 3rd straight championship and 5th in 6 years. The only time they lost had been when Mikan fractured his leg. At the end of the season, Mikan announced his retirement. Injuries had built up as Mikan had sustained 10 broken bones and 16 stitches in his career, often having to play through these injuries. Without Mikan, the Lakers made the playoffs but were unable to reach the 1955 NBA Finals. In the middle of the 1955-1956 NBA season, Mikan returned to the Lakers lineup. He played in 37 games, but his long absence had affected his play. He only averaged 10.5 points, 8.3 rebounds, and 1.3 assists per game, and the Lakers lost in the first round of the playoffs. At the end of the season, Mikan retired for good. In his career, he put up 10,156 points, being the first NBA player to score 10,000 points in a career. He helped the Minneapolis Lakers become one of the first NBA dynasties, as he and the Lakers won 5 championships in 6 years. The team would struggle for a few years after his retirement. The Lakers wouldn't have to worry for long, as they would receive some great new talent, as well as of course moving to its current location of Los Angeles. But that's a story for next time.